O
O
Z
Z
Y
Y
W
W
O
O
M
M
B
B
podcast.
podcast.
I'm Shan.
I'm Aria.
Say Ari.
Abby.
Welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. Let's go.
Say what?
Hey y'all, this is Shan and this is Cozy Womb Podcast. Thank you for coming, thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing. Loving my new mom body. Boy. So, as a woman, like, even before we're pregnant, our bodies are forever changing all the time. Going through transitions, going up and down in weight, when it comes to our periods and our, diets, and if you're taking birth control, if you're not taking birth control, our bodies are always going through changes. And then if you have any medical issues on top of that, like, it's a mess. So what I wanted to focus on is a woman's body during pregnancy, during the labor, and after the labor. So the first part is definitely during pregnancy. For me, with being pregnant twice, both of my kids, every month was like a new symptom. Think about all the symptoms that could possibly happen in each month, and every trimester, and taking all of the irritating, nasty, I hope this doesn't happen to me, things. I had them. And that's why I couldn't understand why women were like, oh, being pregnant is so beautiful. Oh, being pregnant is an amazing thing. It didn't feel amazing to me. It felt like I was trapped in a body that was just doing all of the annoying things to me for me to not be happy while being pregnant. And I felt nauseous, but never threw up with my first kid. I had heartburn very early. There was things that didn't taste right. I was never pleased with what I was eating. If I wanted to sneeze, I knew it was going to come with me peeing on myself or me farting. If I felt a little inkling that I needed to pee, I knew I had to run for the bathroom, because as soon as my mind knew, oh, you close? Well, I'm about to come now. That is how it works when you're pregnant. And the bigger you get, the harder it is for you to reach to the bathroom before you start peeing. So most of the time I did wear menstrual pads while I was pregnant, not because I was on my period, but because I was scared that I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom in time. I carried extra underwear. I carried a change of clothes in my trunk wherever I went, because I just never knew how my body was going to react to smells. I never knew how my body was going to react to, like, certain foods I would eat that I would normally eat but possibly couldn't eat because I was pregnant. It's just being in a body and just not knowing. That is what it is while you're pregnant. I remember having Charlie horses every time I would stretch during the night while pregnant, or getting up early in the morning. I knew they were coming if I stretched, and I hated it. And all you can do is basically just let it go through its process. I didn't see my vagina for 7 months. So if I wanted to shave, because I just felt like it was a jungle gym down there, I shaved, but I couldn't see what my cut work was like. And I didn't want to do all the things of getting a mirror and looking, because it's just like, you got this big belly in front of you. Don't make it worse because you got hella titties. I had hella titties. And I'm just like, forget it. Like, it's down there. Cool. I don't know what it looks like, but hey. Feeling like the baby is going to drop out, that feeling happened for me 6.5 months until I had my kids. Every time. Uncomfortable, very heavy, just there. Regards to having sex during pregnancy, I was never sexually attracted to like my kid's father while I was pregnant. It was kind of like, oh, sex, I could do without it until I have this kid. Like, I never wanted it. I wasn't missing it, but I did have sex twice while I was pregnant. And I felt like a whale each time. And I'm just like, you know what? This is not it. This is not the move. Like, I can't do nothing what I want to do. My belly is always in the way. I feel like he was always, her dad was always trying to adjust to make it work, just to get an angle. And I felt like a project. I felt like a school project. And I'm just like, yo, do what you need to do. Get what you need to get. And, let me know when you're done. And I like mentally checked out. There are limited positions that you can do when you're pregnant. And I was like, I'm here physically, but mentally I have checked out. So you don't have to worry about anybody getting pregnant because ta-da, I'm already pregnant. And yeah, so that's how that went. So let's chat about the during the labor part, because that's not cute. Stop! There's more!
Stop! There's
More.
more.
Alright, so this is during the labor body. Okay, first of all, congratulations, you got to the labor part. Now, if you haven't ever been in labor, here's the part you're going to hate like hell. If your baby comes quick, cool. If your baby doesn't come quick and finds your insides hella comfy, hence the name Cozy Wound, you're going to be there for a while and you're going to be irritated. I had to be induced both times, and the process of getting my drugs and feeling the pain with my first one wasn't that bad. With my second one, it was so annoying. The nurses in there were annoying me because I feel like they were doing what they were told, not listening to me. They wanted me to finish my IV, and my body just felt like this baby has no more room. She needs to come out. What do we need to do for her to come out? I was never dilating when I was supposed to dilate. It took forever for me to dilate. They had to force me to start like my labor. It went from 5 to 5.5 to 6. It was so slow. I just remember being in pain and being irritated. I remember pooping on myself with Ari, my second kid. And her dad was just standing there in the middle of my crotch behind the doctors and the nurses, just looking. I remember him just walking back and forth with like the stale face. Like, he was so irritated and pissed off. I don't know what he was pissed off about, because he really wasn't talking to me. I really didn't care. I just wanted him to be physically there so he wouldn't have to say he was never physically there. So awkward. My mom was in the room. Anya was there because my mom wanted Anya to see. I wasn't bothered by that, so that was okay. I'm just like, man, like, are you just gonna stand there and keep eyeing my crotch? Like, it's super invasive, but I guess that's a person that I've been having sex with for the last 15 years, so I guess go ahead, take a look if that was what floats your boat. Let's see. Don't eat before you have labor, because you're going to poo. You can drink. You can have ice. Labor, to me, feels like a big poop. Okay, the hardest poop that you're ever going to do in your life. But it's just coming out the front, not the back. As far as contractions, it feels like getting hit by something hard and metal and painful, back to back to back to back to back. It is a pain that is just like, oof. I've had toothaches worse than labor pains, but currently not having them. Knock on wood. But yeah, that is our bodies during labor is like, if you want to look cute during labor, cool. I wasn't focused on being cute during labor. I had a bandana on, a gown where my booty was out, and everybody was seeing all of my bodies, all of my parts. And I'm just like, just get this baby out, let her be healthy, and let me have something to eat and relax. And then your body after labor, boy, she is not cute for a while. All right, y'all. You had your first labor, or your second, or your third. And if you're going on your fourth, I don't know what's wrong with you. You must be crazy, but cool. So, you're after labor, your body. If you didn't have to be cut and you didn't have to get stitches, you should heal pretty quickly. If you did, you're going to be scared to poop. I remember after labor being scared to poop because he had to cut me a little bit. I had stitches and everything down there felt broken. So they were like, you know what? You can't leave the hospital unless you have a bowel movement. I was like, cool. As soon as they left the room, I was like, Mom, I'm not pooping. I'm not. Like, down there feels broken and I don't want nothing coming out of there but pee. And that is only if I could spray the water on my private parts to cool it because it hurts so bad. I remember my mom having to give me a shower and bathe me after I had a baby. I remember wearing those mesh ugly underwear with the big pads that go all the way to the front and all the way to the back because sometimes you're bleeding afterwards. I remember just being in garments that didn't smell like anything and being in gowns and not being comfortable in your bed at home and being in that room for like 3 days and just wanting to go home the second day, and they're just like, no, we have to do testing, and they leave all this paperwork at the last minute, and then your ride is outside ready to take you home, and the nurse is taking forever to come back to the room to give you testing results on the baby and all of your paperwork, and it's just so annoying. But when you get home, the next thing that's going to go through changes would be your legs or your feet, or you retaining water somewhere in your body where it's going to look swollen because your body is getting ready to produce breast milk. If you haven't produced breast milk at the hospital, is getting ready, so it's going to retain fluid somewhere. With Anya, I retained fluid in my left leg, my right leg, and I had to go back to the hospital to make sure it wasn't a blood clot. It wasn't, so I went home, and then my milk started coming in. Cool. With Ari, I retained fluid a lot in my feet. My feet were so swollen and fat when I was at home for like 4 days, and I kept, wondering, like, why was that happening? My doctor called me. He said it's probably my body just retaining fluid so I could start producing my breast milk, which is what it was. So my breast milk started coming in, so I had to pump. I had to pump on a schedule so my boobs wouldn't get, like, really hard, because if you don't pump on your schedule, that's what's going to happen. Your boobs are going to get really hard. My stomach was still kind of there because I was still healing, so that was the case. I remember sitting on pillows on the chair, having a birth cloth there, having diapers, having a bib, having a swaddle blanket, having a change of clothes on the chair, also having boob pads just in case I leaked, and my breast pump. And that was my groundhog days for like 2 months. I had cabin fever so bad while being at home after labor. You're gonna deal with rolls around your bra. You're gonna deal with rolls around the front. It's gonna look like mini titties under your titty. You're gonna deal with maybe having rock hard boobs in the morning or big boobs, and hopefully you got some good nursing bras. And you're gonna deal with leaky boobs. You're going to deal with old stuff not fitting. Your shoes that didn't fit during pregnancy may not fit still. I remember having camper sneakers and not being able to get in them until, let me see, April, May, June, until like the end of June, after I had my kid. And wearing nursing bras are going to help you a lot, so you don't have to take off your whole bra when you're out and you need to breastfeed. The strength in your arms is going to amaze you, because when you leave from the car, you're either going to be taking a car seat in the middle of your arm, or you're going to be taking a baby bag, your purse, a stroller, pushing a stroller, taking in groceries. You're going to learn to have 8 arms instead of 2 after labor. That is just natural. Your body's just going to evolve like that. You're going to be able to carry a lot more and endure a lot more weight on your arms and your hands and your wrists than usual. When it comes to your back, you're probably going to be uncomfortable from keep having to get up for the baby, get things. Hot showers, you're going to love them because they're going to help with aches. Do Epsom salt baths. I know I did that a lot after I had the baby, because it was just so many changes my body was going through that I just needed something to relax me all the time. Try the one with lavender. It smells amazing, and it's going to make you feel really good. Get some icy hot roll-on just in case your lower back is hurting you. You're going to learn that consolidating, maybe making that baby bag into a purse, is going to save you a lot in life. You're going to learn how to not need a lot of the things that you thought you needed in the baby bag. And you're going to learn that your boobs can't be trusted. They're going to leak on you. And those shorts that you thought you would be able to fit in the summer, you're not quite there yet. Or if you was working out before you got pregnant, the key thing is after you have the baby, to start your workout a little bit sooner. You can start at home on the yoga mat doing small, workouts at night or in the morning. Don't strain yourself. Don't think your body is going to go right back to how it is. Just keep in mind that celebrities have the money to have trainers, nutritionists. You probably don't have that. So take your time. Drink a lot of water. That's going to help your body balance all the changes that it's going through. Keep taking your prenatal vitamins, especially if you're breastfeeding, and eat healthy. Don't take advantage of the fact that, I just had a baby, so that's why my body looks like that. No, if you're eating like crap, your baby's going to get that through your breast milk, and you're going to keep gaining weight. You're not going to lose that baby weight. Breastfeeding does help you lose baby weight. I was 193 right before I had Ari, and by the time Ari was like 2 months, I was 150. Breastfeeding does help you lose the baby weight. You just have to be consistent and drink your water and make healthier choices when it comes to what you eat. Be more mindful of how you sleep and your sleeping patterns. And if anybody can help you by taking the baby for a while so you can relax and go pamper yourself and relax your body and get your rest, do that. That's going to help your body get back to where it's supposed to be after labor. Love your mom body, okay? Nobody is expecting you to be amazing looking after having a baby, really skinny, really fit. Oh, your booty is back where it was supposed to be. Oh, you got a 6-pack. I only know of 2 females personally that have had 6-packs right after they had their baby. Why is that? Because they were skinny as hell and had that right before they had their baby. And that's just how their bodies are naturally. So not everybody's body is like that. because you've been able to give a life and your child is healthy and you are beautiful and you are healthy afterwards and you are here living to raise that child with your family and your husband or your boyfriend or their father, great. That is all you need to worry about. Enjoy your mom body. You always have a choice to make changes with your body. Nobody's pressuring you. Do not let anybody pressure you. And be great out here. Mom bodies are our bodies. Don't let anybody else tell you about your body. This is just things that happen. The woman's body is an amazing place to be. And it does give me question marks still, even though I have one. My name is Shannon. Thank you for listening to Cozy Womb. I'm out. Bye.
Bye.